To be honest, I was scared for a bit, and I was feeling afraid I was not allowed to laugh myself off to let my pain out of my system. But it's a good thing that the ambulance guy, Mr. Steven, while driving the actual truck, I was really okay with that. I may not know who's who, but I was really okay that they finally got me to roll all the way inside of the hotel, including that patient's room. And after they rolled me inside that actual patient's room. I was finally back into the same place where I was. Well, not the same room, but a different room. Once they got me right off the bed, well, not forcefully, they asked me to hop on the other patient's bed. From the wheels, then the ones where the actual scanner is. And by the time I was on top of it, I was really afraid to break myself into it or break the wheels. I ended up flopped down on my face like a pancake. And they kind of felt like happy to know that I was laughing off my own gut again. And they felt like it's all okay. And I was like, okay, that works. That's what one of them said. And I forgot to ask them what's their name. And I finally realized that their names are Joshua and Steven. Their names are Joshua and Steven. And I actually said to them, you have the same names as my friends I know. Only they have different last names and different nationalities. Right now, I was so unsure what they're all doing right now. But having my blood drawn out and having myself being checked out fully and examined from this cup, and then they had to draw my blood out as well after I used the cup, as one of the doctors and nurse told me to. They finally found I have abdominal pains, and that made me feel really shocked. And it's kind of like the first time it feels like someone's punching you in the stomach. Also, of course, for my roommates, it could be complete heat exhaustion and over the stress induced. Which may be true to some of you guys have experienced this before, but to me, it is really, really scary. Yeah. And the only thing worse about that very Saturday evening, just before I happened to collapse, I am so past that. I had to block all the negative vibes out of my system. And as much at the same time I'm trying my best to think positive and overcome the negative, but fight darkness with light and love, it's just really hard for me to take it all out while having this abdominal pain in your own gut or your stomach or appendix, whatever that is. Something I can't really explain just yet. And the only good thing about this whole this whole story in my video diary here, that I am so relieved that I am fully recovering. And it feels really good that I had to sleep, and I always have to eat a little snack and get some fruits. But I gotta be careful not to, eat some kind of acid soda or any other junky things. But I can only snack on once in a while, which I gotta be careful because I get easily gassy or feel overwhelmed and feel really, really sick. It's worse than having a stomach ache. And for those who have these kind of abdominal pains experience, you can always explain your story down here on the comments below. And the only thing that made me feel really good of this whole night, that very night, that I finally got home safe and sound. And thanks to my fiance, even waiting in the waiting room for at least almost a couple of hours in the hospital, even having sticking on things around my arm. And it's still there though, if you can see. Yeah. And it's still hard for me to wash it off, but it's gonna take temporarily though. I finally got home, and I know my fiance had to get out of work. That's an understandable statement, but he finally got back to work yesterday, and he is off tonight. But the whole day yesterday, I felt like I overslept before he had to work. And I missed my lunch, my breakfast, lunch. But I finally drank some water and I ate the mixed fruit jello black cherry fruits. One of my favorites. Do you guys have ever had any painful experience that happened to you at work and you felt really scared that you thought you were going to lose yourself into this kind of terrible situation? Well, another thing to add here, I was feeling scared I might laugh way too hard and try to laugh it off. Even I don't want to make a fool out of myself or make people think I'm a fake, which I'm not. I wasn't. I never have and never will. Even if I dared attempt to try laughing myself off, the whole pain would have been hurt and really worse. And I was really scared I was really going to increase a lot of pain or have the stress overwhelm me a lot. What to laugh or not to laugh. Even when you're in a serious situation that I was. Only in that very Saturday evening. But it was really scary for me. But what would you do if you're not allowed to laugh? I mean, if you ever doubt yourself, if you're feeling like you have the urge to laugh, but you feel like you're scared and having the doubt that you're not allowed to laugh because something terrible may happen and a consequence waiting to happen. What would you do? And what will I do if that happens again? Or any furthermore injuries or other accidents that may be happening to me? Explain your point of view from your in your questions or comments down below here. Well, to me, I am feeling a little bit better, but it still hurts right now on this side of the ribs here. And right now I'm feeling a little gassy. In fact, I had to drink some water and some Lipton peach tea. And I'm still waiting for my fiance, so that way we can get something to eat or make something here at home. Hopefully it will not get me feel so overwhelmed with my abdominal pain. But it's a good thing they gave me a medicine while I was at the hospital. With this blue little pill and that ice cup water. I was so unsure if it does happen again. Only if it does happen again in the future, I have to be really careful. And I gotta be prepared for that. Even if somebody else have overstressed me up a little too far, then we could have at least have somebody else to calm everyone down and have a conversation, sort everything out. I may not know what else is gonna happen to me next. As of now, I am gonna have to be sure everything else is gonna be good for me for the next few days. I just hope everything will get sorted out somehow. It is a good thing my boss actually wanted to check on me, and I felt like I really need a break from all this whole stress. So, do you really believe or think that I'm allowed to laugh or not to laugh while I was in a dangerous situation like the ones I mentioned to you? But I don't want to make a whole long vlog into parts already. And I just feel like I am still scared if it does happen. But I don't want to overwhelm myself here. So right now, I really want to end this vlog so I can continue on the next vlog and some funny content, comic dubs and so many fun videos. Including a behind the scenes that I am working for my friend's comic that she sent to me, the one in the mail. Some of you guys may click that below somewhere here. But anyways, I am going to get going right now. And I want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me and keeping a lot of your thoughts and prayers to me. And so many get well wishes. I really hope that everything will work out. Even it still hurts for me to move around that much. Even it still hurts right above here. I just want to do something that makes everyone happy. But I don't want to burn myself too much and having negativity to overcloud my feelings and stop me from doing what I love. And right now I'm ending this video saying that for the TikTok that inspired by the Necopera cosplayers. But right now, I'll let you know what was going on. And this is Mishka, Mishan, or Michi, or Michi for short. I'm signing off. Bye! Bye me! Stay tuned for the next YouTube video.